Canvassing won't last without canvassers, but there's also a certain point that you go with a canvasser when it's time just to cut them off because they're not performing or giving the type of return that you expect. So I put a timeline together, which is really a fair timeline to give the canvasser enough time to learn the system, to apply it. And some people start off fast, but some people might start off slow, and they just need a little more time so they can start producing results. The first 2 weeks is what I call the honeymoon period. That's simply training. You're role playing, they're learning, they're practicing. So I give that whole time is training. But really now, after the first 2 weeks, I want to put them on a grading period that's 4 weeks long. And that 4 weeks long is I'm going to grade them on several factors to see if they're going to perform. Not only the type of leads and results, but I'm also going to grade them on things that drive managers and owners nuts about canvassers, is their behavior, their attitude, their attendance, their dress code. And I actually quantify that. And so in that grading period, not only performance, but behavior, attitude, showing up on time, dress code, those types of things is all in that grading period. So they have to hit a certain minimum amount of production and be graded in order to continue to keep their job. So if they start off slow, they have still time to kind of make up for it. But it also doesn't go on for so long, and sometimes be deceived if they had one good week and then after that they have 3 bad weeks, not to think this is the right person for us. So it gives them enough time, but also cuts it off if they don't hit that number, to give them a warning, put them in extra training, and if they still don't produce over another 4 weeks, then it's time to terminate them. And that really keeps the things in lines as far as budget and not getting carried away in regards of keeping a canvasser on and who's not giving you the type of return that you expect.
Chris receives countless questions like this one at his AskTheCanvassKing.com website. The 2 most common questions he gets are, how can we improve our canvassing results? And how many leads should a canvasser produce per shift? Unfortunately, neither of these questions can be answered in under a minute. If you've ever asked yourself either, then at the end of this video, I'll tell you about 2 resources Chris is making available that will answer these questions completely. Chris Thompson is the Canvas King. His 5-step canvassing program is the #1 door-to-door lead generating system being adopted by companies around the country right now. Companies who implement Chris's techniques are turning their results around virtually overnight with his system. They're seeing improvements in the quality and quantity of the leads their canvassers are generating. Leads are resulting in appointments, and appointments are converting to sales. Chris's system is the result of his 16-plus years experience, developed from taking his own startup home improvement company to over $2 million in sales in the first 2 years, predominantly with leads generated from canvassing. Chris has a real passion for, even a 6th sense for canvassing. He's the only canvassing consultant who actually has his feet on the street, in the neighborhoods, canvassing right alongside canvassers of private clients who bring him in to train their people. Today, Chris devotes 100% of his time exclusively to coaching companies on his canvassing system. With the change in the economy and people staying in their homes longer than ever before, the demand for home improvement products and services has grown exponentially. The success companies are experiencing with Chris's 5-step canvassing system is rooted on the foundation of some basic fundamentals. The fundamentals I speak of are the subject of 2 resources Chris is making available to you. The first is a video DVD titled The 5 Reasons Companies Fail Canvassing, and the second is a detailed report on understanding the numbers that make canvassers successful. You can discover more about these 2 resources and request them at the address shown here.